How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to give you an overview of my 1999 Jeep Wrangler Tj. So this is the Jeep. It's a 1999 Jeep Wrangler Tj. It has a hardtop and half doors. This hardtop, I believe, is from an older Jeep, a YJ, I think. It came off of a buddy of mine's Jeep, and he had a TJ and it worked on there, but it obviously isn't the right hardtop for it, but I have made it work. Starting in the front, I have blacked out headlight bezels. I did that with some Plasti Dip. Pretty simple, easy. Everyone can do it. The front bumper is the stock bumper with the ends cut off. So I cut it off and custom fabricated it myself. Not too bad. I painted the hooks and added some lights on the front. For suspension, I am running a Rough Country 4-inch lift. I got this Rough Country sway bar disconnects and a Rough Country track bar back there. I have heard many good things and bad things about Rough Country, but with about 10,000 miles on the lift, all I can say is good things. It performs decently well off-road. These shocks have gotten pretty hot in the past, so that is something I am looking at getting replaced. So next, obviously the windshield frame is black. My factory windshield frame was bent. I think someone rolled it over or hit a tree fell on it or something. So the windshield frame is white on the inside, but I Plasti Dipped it black and it looks pretty decent, I would say. So for tires, I'm running a 33 by 12.5 by 15 Milestar Patagonia. I've heard nothing but great things about these tires, so when it came time for me to get the tires, I obviously went with them. The wheels are some cheapo, just whatever wheels. I got them from Discount Tire where I got my tires. They've been nothing but great for me. I believe they have a -19 offset, and yeah. So I am running the transfer case drop. I would love to just do a flat belly on there, but that will have to be in the future. Around the side here, you can tell America, you know. And I've got the factory fender flares. I have painted these. They are quite dirty, but it's been pretty snowy and gross out lately. But they're factory. They look good, I think. I do plan on eventually getting new tire or fender flares. On the back here is the 33-inch Milestar Patagonia. This one is actually brand new. I had an incident where a stick actually went into the sidewall of my tire off-road. I was aired down to about 15 psi, and you know, it happens. It happens to everyone. You know, that's why I bought my warranty with my tires. So this is mounted with the factory tire carrier. Now it does hit, obviously, but it's aired down a little bit, where typically if I were to need to, I carry an air compressor on board. It's not an onboard, but I always carry it with me. Yeah, so I just air it up if I need to, or if I'm off-road, it's already aired down, so it just saves me a little bit of time. In the rear, I have the factory tail lights. They haven't broken off yet on the trail, but when they do, I will be doing some flush mounts. For bumpers, I have the stock rear bumper. I do plan on getting a different one. I don't really want a tire carrier because I'm not really a fan of the look, but I do want to mount some jerry cans on the back. Coming back up to the front here, I want to show you the axles. So I am running the factory Dana 30 axles. So Dana 30 in the front and Dana 30 in the rear. They are quite dirty, excuse that. Normally the Jeep's much cleaner, but it's been snowy out. So basically This Jeep came equipped with a Dana 30 in the front and Dana 35 in the rear. I do plan on eventually switching the Dana 35 in the rear, but I'm not sure what to go with. I also want to switch the front to a Dana 44, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what route I'm going to go. Eventually, I want this thing to be a full-on rock crawler, but over time, I'm just going to have to figure it out. One thing you're probably noticing is there's one windshield wiper. I do have the other one. It's just been a pain to get on there right, and it's just not lining up correctly. And it normally doesn't rain down here where I live. It does snow, but I just scraped the snow off and that's it. So I will be putting that back on as soon as possible, but I took it off when I did the plastic dip. So on my Dana 35, I have the factory gearing, and in the front I do as well. And you will find out why here in a short bit. Now, as for the motor, this is where things get interesting. I have the factory 2.5 4-cylinder. Yep, that's right, the 4-cylinder. Now I don't have the 4-liter. I wish I did, but I don't. Many people are probably going to leave this video right now, but before you do, hear me out. The 4-cylinder sucks. It's slow. There's not much power there, but it does move it, and it does move these tires. Now, I do have the factory gearing, and I'm running an automatic, which that combination just sounds like it's horrible. But truthfully, it's not that bad as you would think. For some reason, it still gets up to speed on the freeway. I've driven it on 4-hour road trips. All summer, I go to school down here in Southern Oregon, and I commuted from up north. So I didn't commute, but I came down here every once in a while to visit some friends and stuff. So it's slow, but it truthfully isn't that bad. Now, long term, I don't plan on keeping this motor, but I want to actually prove out there to those people who don't believe in this motor that you can do some great things with it. Basically, that's my Jeep. 4-cylinder, slow, automatic, but it has 33s and it does perform well off-road. I do off-road it very often, as much often as I can with going to school, but typically it ends up being every weekend or every other weekend if, we have tests or something. But that's my Jeep. Hope you guys like it. Have a great day.